Hi everyone, welcome back to the 12 Days of Healing. Today is officially day 12, but I will be doing more series in the future, so please be sure to continue to like and subscribe, and feel free to drop some questions in the comments. So today I would like to talk about intuitive development, and this is a really large topic, but I'm going to go over a couple of easy things that you can do at home. You don't have to be an energy healer to do this. These are some things that I've used myself or have taught in some of my courses. So you're getting a little glimpse into that. First and foremost, the part of you that knows all of the answers already is you. And this part of you is called your high self. And your high self is essentially your soul. And before you incarnated here, you had pre-incarnation plans of like different goals, your life purpose, all of those things, all of the answers you are looking for are already within you. And your high self typically sits at your crown chakra or your upper crown chakra. So I think it's first and foremost like really important to start to develop a relationship with your high self. For me, talking to my high self can come in a meditative state when I'm really relaxed, or maybe just before I go to bed, when your brain is starting to go into a different frequency. And this is beneficial because it's a place where your ego doesn't have a chance to sneak its way in there when you're in a relaxed state. Maybe you could do this in the bath or as part of a ritual, but what you'll want to do is simply call in your high self and say, okay, now call in Ann Dawson's high self to be present with me in this moment, to give clear and accurate guidance as to, and then, state your intention. I would like clear and accurate guidance on my life path. What is next? Show me the way. So a really amazing mantra that I've used is show me the way. Just breathe, take a nice deep breath, and even if in that moment the answers don't come right away, they will come. Next is Archangel Haniel, and I did a video, let's see, what day was it? Day 3. So if you want to go back in this series, if you haven't watched all of the videos, day 3 I talk about angels and how to call them in. So Archangel Haniel is the angel of intuitive development, and she works a lot with the moon, feminine energies. So if you would like to develop your intuition, calling forth Archangel Haniel and working with this beautiful angel will assist you in opening your spiritual gifts. Next on my list is working with crystals. It's one of my favorites, and there are millions, billions of crystals out there, but some of the most common ones that I've worked with and used in my practice and healing others and myself, one of them actually I have right next to me is fluorite. So this is a chevron fluorite. Okay, so this is really great for your pineal gland, developing and activating your third eye chakra. So typically any kind of crystals that you're going to be working with, the color does matter to a certain extent, but really it's your intention. The third eye is like an indigo purple color, so any kind of crystals that are deep in that color, like iolite, even like a blue color, like blue apatite. I just heard tanzanite. That's for somebody who's watching this video. Labradorite, again, fluorite. Amethyst is great. It's also great for all of the chakras, by the way. Blue lapis, which is also lapis lazuli, and moonstone, which actually is not blue or purple, but fun fact, Archangel Haniel is very much linked with the frequency of moonstone. Okay, and I am seeing through my third eye also specifically rainbow moonstone, but there are different types of moonstone, so ultimately the crystal that is best for you is usually the one that you're most attracted to. Placing them directly on your third eye when you're laying down, or meditate with them. You can maybe hold one in each hand and experiment. Keeping your aura and chakras clear, and energy healing and assisting in developing and clearing the chakras. So Reiki actually does really help develop you intuitively, because having a Reiki attunement, what it does is it opens your Sushumna, which is the energy channel that runs from above your head all the way down below your feet. And during an attunement, what that does is it opens the channel a little bit wider. And as you develop and go through the system, let's say you go from a Reiki 1 to a Reiki level 2, your Sushumna will more than double in size. And then if you choose to move on to a Reiki master teacher, your Sushumna will more than double in size from there. And so when your channel is opening, you have the capacity to not only channel the energy, the quality and quantity of the energy emanating for healing, but you are opening your channel to receiving messages from divine source. And that includes working with angels. And so my own intuitive gifts, my spiritual gifts have, I can't even tell you, the journey I have been on has been really amazing. So I have Reiki and energy healing really to thank for that, in addition to other healing practices, which can include meditation, which is next on my list. So meditating is a really great way to reset your vibration in order to be open to receiving messages for yourself. So I know this sounds like kind of messed up, but when we are frazzled and we're just in really deep in an issue and we cannot see the way forward, that is when we need the answers the most, right? But when we take a moment to recenter and ground ourselves, which is what is so miraculous and important about meditation, we are then able to reset our nervous system and be open and available to the information that the universe is trying to provide us. So in meditation, going back to my first point about developing a relationship with your high self, call in your high self and just sit there, take some really nice deep breaths, maybe put your hands on your heart center, or I'm also seeing through my third eye, put your hand also on your solar plexus. This is kind of like I got you, right? And what I want to say too is that this will provide the grounding that you need to release this frazzled energy frequency from any kind of issue you might be tied into, so that you're able to receive the clear stream of guidance that is intending to come through for you. And last but not least, I do have a development program. Actually, it's called the Oracle Card Academy. And oracle cards, angel oracle cards, are a really great way to start to tap into your intuitive development and your divine intuitive gifts. So when I was first opening my channel, when I was starting to learn how to do Reiki, I got really into angel decks, and I'm just gonna grab one real quick. So this is one that I use a lot, and I still use. This is an archangel deck. And so what I would do is shuffle the cards. I would call on my high self and the archangels to deliver a message that I most needed to know in that moment. I also teach you some intuitive development techniques that are within the course, how to actually work with angels. So if you're interested in learning more about that, it is available on my website as a self-guided online course. That wraps up our day 12 of the 12 days of healing. I really hope you've enjoyed this series, and please go back and watch some of the other videos. And I'm also open to suggestions. If there's anything that you feel that you'd like to learn more about, I am all about being able to help my community and really provide a really great loving and healing space for people to learn more about spiritual development and whatever topic it is you'd like me to discuss. So I appreciate you being here. Be sure to continue to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.